Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to EU4, part 3 for Arg-Ôrdstun. Honestly, still on the verge of saying Oddball Adam every time, because that was my favourite. Buckland was fun too, but it's not quite the same. Right, let's see where I was in terms of missions. It seems a lot shorter than I was hoping for, to be honest, the more I think about it. Is that plus 30? Yeah, can't do that. Plus, what? Jeez, okay. Their opinions of me is trash. Cool. Colonies. Prototype. So as soon as that's done, I think we're going to start doubling up again. Need to get some of these areas finished. I think Arg-Ôrdstun 9. Eventually we should start that now, I think. Need to link up these two areas. I forgot that that happened when you removed something from the area. Shit. $15.13. It's not even Oddball or down that I was saying, it's Oddball Consard. My word. I think my brain is shit at the moment. I need to take the cave as well. Much like in that land game where I'm planning on hiding as much as I can behind the fucking Alps. I need to hide behind here. Oh. Do with some more cash. I'm not opposed to spending points now that I'm matching the time. Yeah. Right. So that's the next level research facility. Very innovative in this game. It's good. So I need to annex these guys as soon as I can, but they kind of hate my guts. So it's going to be a few years before I can do that anyway. Can't colonize that anyway, so... Let's complete the areas first, I think is probably the best shout. That was very quick that they popped up there. That was a little bit frustrating, but they made it. So we got the arcane arts. Sensational. I don't know what happens once they're all done, but I'll take it. Right. Survivors and builders deepening our hole run into several pockets of liquid hot magma while digging new tunnels. This will force us to reroute the excavations and change schematics to accommodate these unanticipated barriers. However, they may also present an opportunity. With some clever engineering, we could tap into them to provide heat and power for the new levels, dwellings, and industries. I am incredibly unwilling. Dwarven runic barrier. So the research says he has done the Dwarven runic barriers, which is sen-fucking-sational. Alright. So these two are now going to be defensive enough. I can't move out while this is on, because if I do that I lose the reclaiming the Dwaravar. So I have to stay inside. At least for now. We'll send them to Virgil Skomdir, because getting some dwarves in the area is always good. For me. How the fuck does that help? It's Arg-Ôrdstun. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going to be making so much extra money with fuel taxes if I'd remembered that I could put that on. Right. I'll take the... Right. Missions, because there has to be one for... Not damaged or infested. So I have to fix it. Willpower, that's what's missing. Oh, and the Marholdians are going Coronite. Right. Think about this a little bit. So, they've already got a fort there, don't have to worry about that then. Takes a year. It's not going to take a year for us to get this active, but... Right, we need to actually fix this. These leaders. I need to find out if Rubyhold has a new mission tree. I think that could be a very fun campaign because of the area you're in. Like, you're bordering Lorraine, the Empire of Anbennar, all that good shit. It could be very interesting. The more I think about it, the more intrigued I am by the idea. That would sound quicker. That's good for me. Right. As soon as this is finished, we can put our efforts into place. 15. 7, 7. 15. Kinda has to be done, because it increases construction speed. You sexy fucks. We are not losing stability. We are finally getting this down below 70. Vedtri was hired request was apparently caused much embarrassment to the diamond name. That is a sigh moment right there. Right. In terms of expeditions, Augur over. It's not a bad idea. That has two manufactories, the mill and the mage tower. What the fuck? The only thing it's missing is this not being a level 3. Really? That's nice. I mean, I'm about to spend my money anyway, so... Right. This last one was the same. We needed 138%. That should be fine. But yeah, the potential to make more. So I should expect it to be slightly more difficult, but high organization. We've actually given them a party share this time. They have high morale. Fucking go. And I'll happily have the extra fucking trade power right now too. During our expedition, we came across a secret passage to an unexplored path. We could take a bit of time to explore it, or we can keep going on our path. The choice is yours to make. We'll try it. We always try it. We never not try it. So we found a secret passage into hold structure. So the secret passage is what we believe to be part of the hold. Old houses, shops, and some workshops in ruin can be seen here and there. This was probably a minor settlement developed exploiting the nearest hold's trade. Take a note of its rest. We've taken note of it as restoring this is definitely more efficient than building one more from scratch. So we gained the ability to build an extra manufactory and 10% dev cost reduction Augur over, which I'd gotten that before I devved it up for production, but you know, fuck me, I guess. Right, we need to do the runes. I keep forgetting to activate the runes. Hopefully something good comes with this metallurgy, and you keep just finding fucking gems, man. Shit. If I hadn't hovered over that by accident, I would not have realised that was there. So you got an administrative grid log, so deepening the hold level is more than just digging. It's also a great administrative task, decide who gets to own the new quarters, what kind of design is used in the architecture, and what plan is employed for the new level. Sometimes it leads to disagreements between leading figures in the expansion operation, and unfortunately, two royal bureaucrats have gotten entangled in such a fig gridlock that intervention is necessary. Idiots. The chief researcher gives knowing the Minister of Finance for additional fundings, even though he is, it would take quite some money. Give him the money, but he better find something very useful. One of the core principles of diamond administration is the right to conflict. Since time immemorial, we have refused to stay silent whenever injustice is upon us, and this principle is expressed in every aspect of our society. Ancient diamond monarchs stood up to the High King. Clan leaders demand fatal duels when their honour is aggrieved. Rival sects of priests publicly denounce one another for minor theological differences. We have never been strangers to serious and even violent confrontation. It is vital to who we are. This culture of conflict extends well into our gleaming council, and as of late it has only intensified. Surely, We are used to clan leaders calling us oppressors, saying our reforms will doom the entirety of Arg-Ôrdstun, and instigating fistfights with our loyal supporters. On the other hand, we are less familiar with the growing number of clans who actively call for the overthrow of Queen Arg-Ôrdstun the 23rd. As we become more powerful and centralized, it seems that many of our nobles and guild leaders are using this ancient right to conflict as a means to call for active rebellion and revolution. What shall we do about these trollmakers? Shall we attempt to appease them and insist publicly that their rights to discriminate for law, or shall we show the would-be radicals who truly owns this hold, ensure they do not plot our deaths before our own faces? Gain roughness but gain Diplo. Lose roughness but lose a lot of admin in Diplo. It has to be this one. I can't afford to keep losing all of my 1-up points. I can't. And this roughness thing is actually a bit ironically rough. Hopefully this will sort out. We are getting a lot of problems at the moment, aren't we? Greasy gold tolerance, we're not losing our Diplo points, and we have found some wandering husks. So many terrors stalk the caverns of the Serpent Spine, but none are so apathetic to their own dangerousness as wandering husks laden with poison. Each step they exude wafts of poisonous gas, dispersing it into the thick air around. Through these monsters that just cross paths with our expedition. You cannot easily get rid of them. The concerted charge would just rile these foes up even more, their poison taking countless casualties. Try to avoid them. Not only is the husk's gas poisonous, it is also easily flammable, as we found out the hard way. A single, carelessly dropped torch rolling towards one of the husks was enough to cause a great explosion, triggering even more husks to explode. The shockwave and subsequent inferno luckily caused more injuries and casualties, but not all were so lucky. If any of you played Divinity, you'll be aware that in that game they made it so that poison ignited when in contact with fire, much like oil did. It was a very frustrating game to play at times, I will admit. So we're going to kill off these, and bellowing screams and drum-like pounders echo through the winding halls, sure signs that there are cave trolls nearby. Despite their sluggish movements and stupid grimaces, they do know how to kill. We've been cornered into a cave with no other exit, and the stomping of feet draws ever nearer to us. As the sword plunges through the last living troll, the expedition rejoices. Around them lie the misshapen bodies of dozens of cave trolls, their skins are open, skulls bashed. The drums have gone quiet, and safety have returned to these halls for now. Well done. Go back to Dread. So after various years past reviewing the Mage Creation process, the research facility has optimized the process, rewritten the necessary rules, and enhanced the names that Alloy used. This resulted in a substantial improvement of the initial magical ability of the subject after undergoing the Mage Creation process compared to previous version. Can I have a mage to go the same procedure twice, but however you need to redo it, the result will be much better. Good. Tunnel ahead, particularly bendy and tight passage through the underrock, our soldiers came upon what first seemed to be cobwebs. Thin, white strands laced the walls and blocked the path forward. Upon some initial inspection, the material turned out to be extremely easy to break. This made many reluctant to just walk through, waiting for the expedition's leader's assessment of the situation. We'll ask the mages, and they take a sample of them, putting them through some tests. 50 minutes, they come back and it is asbestos. And walking through would have been disastrous consequences for soldiers that could stay with them until the end of their life. So yeah, don't want to do that. Except we don't have an artificial, like, I've had good ones consistently, which is great. I mean, I had the Diplo to spare. Just not anything else. I have the money to spare right now as well. Let's go in. Alright, so, yeah. Sensational. Okay, we're gonna get the alloys done. Oh, we found 4 Dwarven advanced knowledge. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit. Right, let's recall you. Just send you there. Right. It's got a strong position, decent defenses. They could assault, but I think I am a lucky bastard, is what I think. Ooh. That was better than I expected to be honest. Right. Now, the next one is unlikely to go as well, but we can always, you know, have hope and all that jazz. Oh, that's more than I expected. We've got another of the cobwebs, so we gain even more morale. Alright, we won't be doing that again for a little bit. There should be a little symbol along here to show you that your colonist is the one of the ones active in there. Right, before I forget, it's 150 each, but we need it. We actually need it to be fixed. So, an unprecedented breakthrough was reached by a capital research agency while studying ancient Dwarven runes. They managed to create a process that allows a mage to slightly enhance their magical capabilities by grafting runes directly on the body. It seemed to be in conflict whether it's a good idea or not to have your highness use this method, as it is a fairly painful one. Yeah, let's not do that right now. I have no faith that it wouldn't go wrong right now. No, but I've got metallurgy too, so yeah, this... Okay. So it has to be in a place, a cave, that's got a good amount of... Which I don't have any of, really. Has I done this, what, 4 times? 3 times. Right, yeah, 4 times. Which is why it's just 40%. So yeah. Oh, sensational. So the soldiers returning to camp from our most recent forest trip bring with them a strange bead of mushroom. What has never been seen before by anyone in the camp? It's the oil caps. Seems like a terrible idea. Can't do that yet. Let's see if we can find something then. Hopefully we find something bloody helpful. They built a manufactory and they couldn't use it in most of where they went, so they lost it. Could have done with all that gold. 500 gold would have been so nice right now. We're actually going to have to stop now and just wait for, yeah, the text. And so we got a goblin summoner. So halt, the timid figure shouts on the precipice. Do not tread further. This is the realm of Lithiblibob, the unfathomable. The scouts laugh and look at the goblin and prepare to just circle around it when he holds a crude wooden staff with a skull bound to the end over his hand. Consider yourself warned or face wrath beyond your mortal capabilities. I'm serious. Look at the goblin confusion. One of the guards unsheathes his sword. So be it. The goblin shouts and pulls up a hulking figure of rock, earth, and stone from the depths of the elemental plains before disappearing in a puff of smoke. The elemental wheels back and accelerates his arm towards the scouts, slamming it down as the cold stone that a deep rumbling sound permeates the cave. The scouts run back to the main expedition, but the elemental is just behind them. Shouting and screaming, the scouts arrive at the camp and warn the others of the looming threat when the elemental already circles around the last corner, smashing dripstones and hurling boulders in its way. The expedition is sufficiently alerted, he calls on the other soldiers to a meeting on how to approach this new enemy. Finally kill the mage. In the frenzy of battle, the general managed to divert some troops to start a distraction further down the hallway, banging their shields and swords. The distraction worked, and suddenly the sorcerer appeared in an alcove above us. Watching what made the sudden sound, our archers took the shot and managed to pierce his robes and green skin, sending him flying over the precipice. As his body shattered upon the rocky floor, the elemental vanished, its boulders thundering to the floor, sending shockwaves through the cave. Archers expected the damages and losses. Some explorers went over to the sorcerer's corpse to check for anything that might be valuable. Between mangled wands, ugly rations, and weird powdered fumes and vials, they also found some books, which from further inspection seemed to be some long-forgotten scholarly work on conjuration. Mages rejoiced, immediately went to transcribe the text into contemporary works. Gain even more loot. And we have another secret bloody passage. After shortly taking the secret passage, a pack of bugbears. This is the common one I kept getting. They charge from the depths, a crazed look in their eyes as if they were their arch enemy. After a strange battle, we realised the end of the cave was their den and they judged us that high back because this was their children's home. Truly unfortunate outcomes. Yeah, let's not lose the morale, which we need. Hopefully they make it back soonish. Oh good, so we've got a spark of genius, so our research jumps up quite a bit. Nice. Real nice. Cheaper trader is always appreciative. Okay, our goblins are getting pissy. Yeah, I think we should take these areas up here as well. Quickly. Need to get as many things done as we can. Yeah, I'm not giving up my colony that I spent like what a while paying for. That's just an entire waste of money. So over the past sunless days, deep in the Drevar, a strange gleaming eye has followed us. Citizen Beatrice has identified the strange creature to be a Nothic, a mage who searched for the arcane has led them to a terrible curse, reduced them to nothing but a shadow, a husk of their former self. Now guard and explore a mage, time for the extradition leader's fate. What should be done with it? Dispose of it. The curse raised from the Nothic reduced them to a frail condition. A fogged mind in a frail body. None of them that men killed it with ease. As creature rasped its final breath, the exorcists feel a weight lifted from their minds as if the presence of the now dead Nothic had not just been physical but mental as well. It's always good when you no longer feel like you're getting fucked. Or followed. Oh, cool. Oh, actually a decent general. That's helpful. Okay. We're just coming up to 70 again. Where were we? Cutting edge. Get us level 3. Right, so we've got Drunkest in the Expedition. So as Scanners and broader expedition, multiple explorers have lost all decorum and gotten stone cold drunk. Raiding through the expedition camp, singing songs, so true they ought to have their mouths clamped shut. They would just address the symptoms, not the underlying problems. Do that one. So we got runic construction tools. And we lost the stability. Nice. Okay, that's no, make some concessions. Gain the admin. We will once again. We found 3 Dormant Knowledge in this time in an old workshop. Much better than the fucking bugbears. Right. So we do this. Gaining more trade power. Orgalova starts the construction of a mage tower. We unlock the Runeforged Castle. I mean, I don't have the actual money to be able to afford half a mage tower. I do now. Oh my god. Well, that worked out nicely. Don't have the gold for that. As soon as those expeditionaries pop their heads back up above the ground. Oh, we had this one. Try and kill a mage. Didn't work out this time. Shit. They can't be too far from the end. I really hope they're not too far from the end. So we've got Gelatinous Cube. So the caverns through which the expedition travels are normally abundant with dust, mushrooms, and all other things one might find deep within the surface spine. For the last few days, the caverns have been suspiciously clean, however, featuring spotless, smooth stone. So some of the more seasoned members of our expedition are for danger. The infamous gelatinous cube. A mindless creature made of oozing gel in the shape of a cube, carrying empty hallways like a large garbage disposal, just assume whatever junk they pick up with their potent acid. Sure enough, after a few more hours, a scout's report of floating chests and swords far along the path. Suspended within the almost translucent glass as fast as a cube, a few soldiers clad in whatever precious gear they could find approached the creature for now for further inspection. They argue about how to go about the situation, putting two possible possibilities in front of the expedition leader. Expose the cube entirely by burning it to the ground, or try to retrieve the loot from within the cube without the danger of harming the treasure. Burn it. So the soldiers set fire to the cube, and Justice's mass immediately ignited like it was a massive kindling and not a slime. Burned with a bright blue flame with green spots, emanating an unthinkable stench and fumes into the surrounding, making the soldiers flee the conflagration. Once they returned, there was nothing left of the cube except a few spots of ooze, but the treasure had been obliterated similarly, leaving a few melted pieces of iron scrap behind. Oh, fuck me. Right, run. You need to retreat to Arg-Ôrdstun. It's another no thick. Dispose of it. That was very unfortunate. Yeah, it's just not a great position to be in. That colony's fucked. Unless... just hold out till our other dudes can get there. Yeah, fuck you guys. All those men, dwarfs, who just fucking kicked a bucket for no good reason. Oh, let them rest. So, the expedition returned with ancient dwarven knowledge. Master engineers request exclusive access to this knowledge, believing its technical knowledge could help better develop our hold. But the scholars venture exclusively themselves too. They claim the wisdom of the elders and the precedence of managing a large state. Likewise, the Alderov could be applied to the better workings of our state as a whole. We take the government reform progress. Thank fuck for that. So we joined up. Honestly, I actually really want quantity ideas as well. But I can't, I don't know if I can afford to have 2 mil ideas going at the same time, but I need manpower. Passing of runes. Sure. Go with that. Sensational. Right, so starts construction of a mage tower for 0% of the cost and 100% of the time. A free mage tower. Kill them all is fine. You're actually close enough that I feel somewhat confident you can get down there. So our expedition as a team has discovered a secret passage. After further investigation, we ended up reaching a reinforced door with the royal emblem on it. We tried various methods to try to bring the door down and were finally successful with a bit of explosives. So I found what is believed to be the whole treasury, or the king's treasury. The case may be, we ended up with a great amount of money. Sorry if you heard that ding there. I think that was a message from my university supervisor, which is frustrating that they felt the need to ping that at me when I'm in the middle of doing other things, you know, life. Right, before I spend money, right, that needs to get fixed before we can do that anyway. Okay, that's fine. Right, there is one. So yeah. I can dig, or I can do the thing. $2,500 days is about 7 years. That's 10. That's cheaper though. So we'll do the 10. Oh! I'm not too worried actually. I was gonna go and put the thingy thing down. Oh my good. Its name escapes me. Castle. Runeforge Castle. Yikes. Definitely not with it today. 500 gold. Okay. Let's just... Cannot afford them to lose their hold again. Caves exploitation. Gain 2 base protection. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, cool. 2 types of artillery. Perfect. See, I'm tempted by innovativeness and economic a little bit. But there's just something said for actually being able to have fucking men. Especially on very hard. Tough choice. Okay, well, yeah, if they're not even an option, then it has to be that one. Absolutely not. I'll take the extra 3 points. Fuck it. I need to look at getting you integrated. Yeah, we can actually do that now. Cool. So if you integrate up all the time, that's going to put us right up against Gorbarad. But I'm not opposed to that. Then we need to think about what else we're going to take. Because this is getting dangerous up here. My horde's doing what they did in that game we had before. Grombar is pretty big. They pushed up to Crackdown 4 as well. Jesus. Second is doing well. Shadow Dream is doing well. Falcon's done for. I need to know. I don't need to. I really want to know how fucking my guys are doing. You know what I mean. So you know, like, everything's got unreal bloody hot recently, right? Promise I'm going somewhere with this. I had to make stupid... Whatever. Very hard at the moment. We got all the windows open for the first time in, like... Because normally we only have one to, like, air out, but now we've got windows... All the windows open, pretty much. And the doors aren't great. Like, they're not well made. So what ends up happening is the fucking wind blows underneath and opens the doors, because they're not great. So I'm sitting here, and I hear the door open, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's my party. No, it's just the door blowing itself fucking open. Like, what the fuck? Very frustrating. So yeah. Driving up the wall. Ooh. With the deep sync operation continues hold, a local miner has garnered recognition as an exceptionally skilled individual, capable of doing the work of multiple diggers by themselves. They've approached us asking grey pay and official recognition. You already got no, I want Arg-Ôrdstun to be this one. Oh, it's ref plus 1, there you go. 20%, so we're just gonna prestige though. Local tax and no, I can afford it. If it speeds up fucking Arg-Ôrdstun, I can afford it. I don't have to like it, I just have to pay for it. You better move your ass over here, Ladam. You're not going to, because you suck. Okay, wait, that's your problem then. Because that is my problem. Right. Yeah, you bitch. So as researchers delve deeper into their current field of study, they find themselves at a crossroads faced with the complex challenges and limited resources. They must decide whether to take a shortcut in their research. Take the shortcut. Make your lives easier. You ain't got a lot of time. Yep, EVP into the punch by Barad. Great. Can you hurry up, man? You've been trying to fix that for generations at this point. You are on your own. I'm not giving you money, then you don't need it to be loyal or any of that bullshit. I would abdicate if I could. I'm really hoping that it gives me what I want. Splendid. Ah, fuck. Lost all of our research progress. Oh, thank God. Spark of Genius. Sensation. And that's gonna finish any minute now. Ability cannot be bought. %. We're gonna have some bloody dwarves hardness bullshit in a minute. I can feel it in my soul. Orcs with persecution from Overlord have gone to mass our borders seeking refuge and a new home. No. 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 Sorry. No. No. Cool, undoubtedly. Ah, we can't do that yet anyway, so there's no point. So in the end, the mountains of cells seem to roar with wage, as an earthquake unlike any seen in living memory shakes our hull to its very core. Great cracks form in the rocks, swallowing buildings whole, and rubble falls from above, shattering structures and burying citizens alive. For a full hour, the quake continues, reaping ever more damage as the seconds go by, and then, just as suddenly as it began, it ceases. The damage is immense, and many of our resources are taken up simply keeping our hold in one piece. Now, however, a choice lies before us. This great quake, which flowed from the core of our hull, has revealed many precious minerals that were previously undiscovered. Due to the unstable nature of the fissures, access to these minerals will likely be short-lived. We could devote effort to harvesting these resources. This would surely take away from the efforts to rescue and treat our survivors. So what we could do is lose a stab, change the construction progress, but gain local goods produced for 80 years? 80, yes. Fuck yes. 80 years. Like, I'm very upset that that dropped by 25. Incredibly annoyed. But Jesus. So we have certificated a method to transfer runes from a dead artificial mage to a new individual without losing any power in the transplant process. It's quite a painful process for the receiving end, but nothing can be done without it. From now on, as long as our previous ruler was an artificially created mage, we are able to transfer the power he had accumulated over the years to his successor for a small price. Why are you all... Oh yeah, he's a fucking general, of course. You died young. Wrong button. You better give me access to the fucking... So as our reclamation of the Dryar continues, we come across more and more symbols, works, and temples dedicated to the ancient Dwarven pantheon. This led to a spike in interest in such objects and places by many individuals. Those interested, the purpose is purely scholarly. Indeed, a few individuals have, after suffering what can only be described as profound experiences, feeling they feel closer to their ancient history. While some stonekeepers say this is the beginning of a serious spiritual degradation, many others are unconcerned by actions of a few fools and scholars. Yes. Doesn't sound problematic at all. See, I want to say yes, but I kind of have to say no. And the only reason for that is, I kind of need your land. That has lost a lot of development. You're supposed to be 80 to be able to do this dig. To about what else, I think it has to be quantity. Is there a second level of mine? I need to unlock all the rest of the runes now as well. Great. I'll just say all my points to dev that back up and need to make it to 90 as well. Nice work. Where is the special rune mage thing gone? It needs ancient dwarven knowledge, which I don't have. Shit. I'm not even sure I'd be okay with sending my troops potentially to their death trying to rush a fucking thing. Shit. Construction is paramount. Just dig the damn thing. Oh shit. So Sonsuke, what began with a handful of scholars and a smattering of voices has grown into a consistent murmur. As our reclamation continues, many Stonekeepers are up in arms as one of their own has officially broken ranks and begun to delve into studies involving the old pantheon. I'm discovering if it's partially legible tones of the gods and their relation with our people. They abandoned us. We worship the ancestors. Fuck that means in Tahoe. Excellent. Excellent. 5. I think I need 5 more. Means I actually do need to arrange some expeditions to hopefully find some. Oh, come on, my guy. You have to keep that up so you keep... Right, so you can go up to a great hold. Now, where are you? So, base manpower of Scomtier is 10. Need to core the rest of these, which Arg-Ôrdstun is going to be the last one. Is that the one with the currently active dude on it? No, it's not. So let's remove it from you. And chuck it on 6. Plenty of time for you to actually build a goddamn castle. It's recently found that different historiographical records of a revered ancestor conflict with each other, leading to heated debate between different factions of Stonekeepers. While it isn't really our business to interfere, the debate has started to interfere with their other duties. We will make the decision for them. We'll do Arg-Ôrdstun 5. Should be relatively cheap to afford it. No. If we can do this, it's probably best if we actually do Kill Kid's prototype. So deepening a hold involves more than just digging, so it's not these. So not lose stabs or lose the government reform progress we have. Oh, I'm still gonna pick that one, because that's something we're gonna fucking do as soon as this shit's done. All the way back up. Right. Menu, prototype, organization, start, 10,000. Organization. So for the medium, we need 150 at least for long, I think. So we're going to increase our party share to 200 from the last time. Raise morale. I really hope this is enough. Go. Sensational. Not sensational. Self-complete, what can you do? Take the shortcut. I did that to avoid taking an expensive loan, and then I've usually had those bloody superb cavern profits. Do we have a timeline? Halfway. 15, 40, 14 years. I really hope it's not actually 14 years. So we got bugbears. Goblins are now a common sight in the service line with all the goblins and such. There are some rarer sights that are rather unexpected, such as bugbears, hulking furry menaces which stand at the top of the goblinoid hierarchy. They enslave other goblins, raid, plunder, feast, and lie. A band of such creatures clad in crude armor and armed with spiked clubs and maces has been on a collision course with us for the past few hours, as our scouts report. Quickly, the expedition leader assembles a small council to debate how to approach this threat. As further reports come in, the situation becomes clearer but also more dire. There's rising amounts of them, and they have an entourage of goblins as well. Scare them off. Falling back from our group, we've had a powerful show of strength. By increasing our combat width, filling out the entire width of the cave, putting on grim faces and standing just slightly on our toes, managed to look like an impressive force. Almost like a small army in its own right. This accomplished what we wanted. As soon as the bugbears turned the corner towards us, they froze in pace. Insecure looks left and right, they were quickly routed and fled without a single drop of blood wasted. Incredible. Morale is so important. Good to have the mines under our control. Cool. Several pioneers have come to us over the last few days with a single word on their minds: explosives. We're unsure how safe these explosives are, or even how our engineers even got their hands on them, but they assure us they will surely scale the construction of our hold. Engine Christians do seem quite eager, perhaps a little too eager. I'm not willing to do that. Yeah, not willing at all to do that. Supremely unwilling is probably the better term for it. The city's Arg-Ôrdstun grow. As such, they require great architects which handle the design and construction of many new buildings. So sounding architecture visionary has arrived at the court not too long ago. There are better architects out there. I'll take the extra admin points right now. Kill them all. Cool. Kill them all again. Profits are raking it. Which is sensational, let me tell you. Right. Need to increase that by 6 times. Yeah, that's gonna happen. 26. 26. Oh. Might as well make you into trade hubs then. I think that's enough for you to actually reach the amount we need. You're very close. Can't actually do that because they won't do it because they're too low down. Could I ask you to do it using my economic thing? No, because they're a subject. What it does do is gain a whole lot, or not a whole lot, but some extra bonuses in Arg-Ôrdstun and makes them like me more. Oh, oddball down. What the fuck am I saying? Is that something mentally just not working today? Embarrassing. That's what it is. We're not hurting for supplies, so we're not gonna drink random cave water, thank you very much. We're gonna exercise in stupidity, at best. That's happened again. Absolutely, we're gonna take Alliance of Vakkonzad. Oh my god, I should not have taken the Alliance of Vakkonzad. Alright, we're dissolving that immediately. We don't. I don't want to risk that. Okay, when else am I going to have that much money to spare? Realistically. Secret passage. Let's try it. Shit. Got another set of bugbears. I'm hoping for bloody ancient dwarven knowledge. So military labourers. So many are willing to work to construct our great hold. There are limited numbers of those willing to work. It seems to be a vast untapped labour supply in the form of our army. Using military personnel for construction would certainly help the process, but generals worry about the impact this move could have on our military. No. We need our military points. It's one thing you cannot ask for. Ask for Diplo, ask for admin, I will send it all. Ask me for the one thing I cannot give you, and fuck do you want me to do? Show the charity to them. It doesn't look like anyone has changed. Our brand's grown, I guess. Maestrodor's the same, Moonhaven's the same, Damestown's the same. That's growing. Is that grown? I don't know. It's the same. It's grown by 1. The majority of this looks exactly the fucking same. Even Laurent looks the same. Jeska Wed has expanded into the Laurentish area and Nimskov, but that it mostly looks the same. Embarrassing. Ease the tension. Don't know what else I'm gonna do. So Roth is a curious creature, living both in the light above and the dark below. They are excellent animals, they are strong, their meat is tender, and their nutrition is agreeable. It's therefore no wonder the surface find once housed many of these beasts. Nowadays, most are imported from the surface, but some manage to survive the tunnels and caves on their own. Heard these are just ahead, their fur long and tangled, their horns spiraling along their heads. They would make an excellent addition to our diet, but who knows what strength they possess if they survived here. Kill them for their meat. The rope posed important for our weapons, the dust devils didn't even know what was upon them until it was too late. They are slow, sluggish, fastened by the serpentine that grows in the caves. Soon the entire herd ate victor our cook's cleaver, so the execution may enjoy fresh meat again. Sensational. Recently, a local official fell in love with the local harpy. Fortunately, since we have managed to find a permanent modus vivendi with them, there is really something of interest for the people of Arg-Ôrdstun. This has been part of our people wanted the two to go all the way together. But there is a legitimate concern that if this is not stopped, this could lead to harpies getting an undesirably high degree of interest in our country. No, happy for them. If it's going to lead to further integration of them into our tolerances, I'm happy enough with that, to be honest. I wish I even knew where they were, because it's only 0.5%. Does it tell us where they are? Nope. I've got no idea where they exist. Oh, Arg-Ôrdstun. Of course it's Arg-Ôrdstun. No, we're going to leave that alone for now. We're going to wait for the year to tick over. Hopefully that's hurry the fuck up as well. Come on, just a couple of events. Come on, game, I'm begging. That's also getting on my nerves, I must admit. The constant beacon back and forth. It's not even any mithril over there. So a long time ago, during the time of Alderov, our ancestors worshipped the ancient pantheon which consisted of many gods. However, when Alderov fell, our ancestors believed that the gods had abandoned them and subsequently gave up the faith. So we continue to reclaim our ancestral home. There are those who wish to revive the old faith despite the objections of the Stonekeepers. Pros that perhaps it was our ancestors who abandoned the gods instead. So we came to demand that we authorize the burning of these individuals who are considered heretics for such blasphemy. Cannot afford taking a side longer. Action must be taken. I don't want to rediscover the Dwarven Pantheon. Who actually worships the Dwarven Pantheon in this region? I don't think anyone does, right? So, nobody. The only other ones who do are Rubyhold. Yeah. Like the fact that it's just them over there. I can't. Nah, I need my stability. I'm taking a huge hit to religious unity and having to convert everything is not the way to keep yourself stable. So the caverns deep in the surface find are usually lined with luminescent plants, fungi, and other sources of ambient light. Now we've been attacked by a Gru in the dark. So with sword and spears, the Gru is driven into light where it lost most of its shadowy advantage, sending the monster to a blind rage, thrashing and wailing at the expedition, setting the way for a coordinated attack, killing the beast. Well done. I'm a little bit worried that my only way really of gaining it is when I deepen or through sheer dumb luck. I'm not complaining about that. We'll take the production efficiency, that's always helpful. Yeah, I should really do this as well. Give them initial finances. If they can find something wonderful, that's all that matters to me right now. I think we're only about halfway there, which is not great. Right. It'd just be easier to put it here, to be honest, wouldn't it? Shit. Cool. So cool. So faint dust trickled from the cave ceiling, building small piles like stalactites. Upon further inspection, the rocky pillars going the roof appeared to have cracks run deep in the stone. States of the cave should be traversed or not, but it was already too late. It didn't give way to the pressure building up, sending an avalanche of rocks and boulders down towards the execution, killing and entombing many members within moments. That's not good. Eat shit. Oh. Arg-Ôrdstun becomes independent. Oh, good. So we got the nice abandoned settlement again. Sensational. I've had a manufacturing golem, which, when we destroyed it, gave us some extra loot and morale. Please. Please, my guys. Escape. Survive. This has to be the last one, I'm begging. Please let that be the last one. Please, game. Please. So all of a sudden nowhere, a gigantic army of goblins central us, crawling out of every nook and cranny, every small tunnel and crevice, with split-fleshed teeth and crude yet painful weapons. Great soldiers scramble to the front, prepare for impact, and shields, spears ready for the onslaught. The goblins approach the outlet with grim resolve, metal strike metal, steel scraping on crude armor. We say count the number, the rest soon flee. Send fucking sensational, that's what we needed. So, peasants, artisans, craftsmen, and other men from common folk are moving to the town of Arg-Ôrdstun. The province is in the process of active urbanization. We needed 2 Diplo for that. We're getting it for free. Incredible scenes, guys. Incredible. King's Border. It's gems, but Marketplace isn't the right one for that. But it's a free base production, so who am I to complain? Okay, so while exploring the caverns and crevices satisfying, it's not uncommon for the groups to disperse from time to time, leaving stragglers behind. At the end of the day, they usually join with the main group, and that's that. Usually. While counting our numbers the days in the quarter, I quickly picked upon a few missing ex-fisheries. Gather and find them, the cat commands, but before we could depart, they soon arrived at camp in a dead sprint, running away from soft sailing shadows above them. Cloakers. As soon as our archers and gunners take aim and started bombarding the cloakers with arrows and lead, the monsters quickly dispersed. They are known for picking up stragglers and people left behind on battlefield, as these register recalls, not for direct attacks. We must have scared them away. Good. Shit. So excavation team has found 600 gold, but also a whole lot of goblins. Wait, have they done all the expeditionaries in this area? Yeah, they have. Cheeky shits. Can't blame them. Oh, we got the ancient dwarven knowledge we wanted. Well, that's what I was waiting for. Development. So assembly of holds has some decent bonuses. I mean, we already got the parliament thing. So, Revolt of the Clans. As we grow, our gleaming council's venerable clans gain more power. We have been evolving faster than they have. As we spread to new holds, roads, and caverns, the old clans lack the capacity to have such control over every piece of diamond territory. We, on the hand, with a growing bureaucracy and a pool of loyal dwarves, grow stronger by the year. But the clans have noticed this trend and plan to put a stop to it, before they truly lose power, for they are left in the dust as mere figureheads to be ignored. They decided to take a stand, demanding that King Throgor the 26th step down and that his distant relative Harrock Whiteforge be placed in charge of Arg-Ôrdstun. Unlike previous positions, this is not a mere complaint or a passing fad. For years, Harrock has rallied the clans aside, utterly convinced of our king's weakness, and for decades the defeated Beholden have lobbied the nation's nobles to renounce our rule. As the clan's power wanes, their prospects weaken, their allies grow belligerent, and the king, centralized of power, seems to have determined it's finally time to fight. Levies have been raised in every hold we own, preemptively ready to strike against our guards and soldiers. The ultimatum is one we cannot ignore. We can, though, attempt to fight it. Drogo the 26th has a choice whether to abdicate or to plunge Arg-Ôrdstun into a mass of fratricidal conflict. What shall we choose to do? Will the nobles triumph or shall they be crushed? I Yeah, I'm not. I will not. I will fucking not stand for this kind of bullshit. Ignorance is definitely bliss while we fight a fucking civil war. Ignore it, we don't have the men if you happen to fight against bugbears again. Okay, so you got the Runeforged Bastion unlocked. So out of the dark corners of Glogan Cave they came. Bugbears with Matifera and frenzies in their eyes, attacking all in the path. Already several outlying settlements have been put to the torch and colonists have been carried off. So I'm going to have here one of the prisoners escapes so she can lead us back to the Bugbears' hideout. We can send a company of soldiers back to them and free the colonists. On the other hand, Bugbears attack indiscriminately by bribing and cajoling the leaders of the band that may leave our job settlers alone to turn their savage actions on the natives. Kill them all. Cool. Right, we can't do that again. Doesn't that look cool? Yep, they're already doing it. Can't believe I actually have to do this, because I was hoping they would sort themselves out, but they're clearly incapable. So, rogues can deal with the thieves. Who else you got? Goblins. I only really care about the thieves, to be honest. Right. You sexy fuck. Nice. Yeah. Oh, cool. So we got our dudes back. Let them rest. Oh, fucking sensational. Not ideal. I mean, I guess it's defensiveness, which is actually ideal for the positions they're in, but you know. I think I'm just gonna stick it out with no fucking leaders at this point, because I feel like no matter what I pick, I'm gonna have a bad time. Right, before I forget. So let's just go with what that is. No, let's get a new one. Pick it. Once it's built, we'll get rid of this one here in Chopper's Cavern. So we don't have to pay mercs, which are fucking expensive. Cool. So we got Pyrite, which is a brass yellow mineral with a bright metallic luster and is the most common sulfide mineral. It forms at high and low temperatures and occurs using small quantities in igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks worldwide. I'll take the hit. It's a big old hit. I'll fucking take it though, because shit. I really need to get my thing up a little bit, so I'm gonna have to give out some of these. That'll give me some bonuses to my mercantism. That'll give me some as well, and it's not for a huge loss of income, so I shouldn't be doing that the whole time, but I normally play in stations that can just have ridiculous amounts of money, and they can afford to spend the Diplo eventually. It is worthwhile to have that done. The fuck do you mean? I just built these units. Oh my god. Get out of there. We are absolutely going to be having fucking words with my units who apparently... Fuck me. Right, end them quickly. Because one of you needs to kill this lot. Absolutely going to have to be you. God damn it. Unacceptable. Alright, I really hope that has that random dig occur. %, is fine. Can't think of anything else I can do about that. We're not abducting souls for research right now. It's conjuration, not necromancy, for fuck's sake. You got the points. Should realistically do it. It's apart from this, yeah, it's like annex fucking. Could I win? If I was gonna do it, now's the actual time, to be honest. Why won't they join? Huge amounts of debt. That's not going to change for a little while, so I can leave it alone for a minute. They've got gold. So do they, but only one. They've got two. Do I dare? No. No, I don't. Sensational, I guess. Oh, I can't stop having everything kick off at once. I only got 15 tops left, I think, before I should finish this one. So, our diggers out of Hull have come to us with good news. We've discovered a small vein of precious metals while digging. The decision of what to do with this fortune now lies with us. Yeah, no, we're gonna be boring and pay off our loans. Is this a joke? You literally... It's like, as soon as I move one, the other one kicks off. Very, very frustrating. Alright, you're finally caught up to me. We're not coring anything right now. So, Arg-Ôrdstun in Arg-Ôrdstun seriously needs repairs. We will pay for the repairs. We have the money. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, it's never gonna get close to. That's so upsetting that they got it. And they're going to walk away from it as soon as the year is up. That is probably the second best thing they could have gotten, and they are going to walk away from it. To be fair, it is actually noticeably getting faster every time I've done one of them bloody events, so... Can't fault it. Shall I finish off this one? Right, we're just gonna stick to 2 from now on, because I do need to start saving up more cash. Yep, I knew I fucked up as soon as I hit that button. Now I'm gonna have to undo it, which is even more annoying. Do I even care, though? Not really. The diets were helpful, but they weren't amazing. Yeah. Fuck it. Can you stop doing that? Can you stop having all of the research lost, please? Incredibly annoying. They all silver, yep. Fortification position unlocked. Shame I can't put one there, but it is what it is. Right. Love of all that's fuck. It's just sticking with the 2 now. I don't know. I don't want to give you more land. Might be the only option, though. Yeah. I might not have a choice, to be honest. So, Mr. Arg-Ôrdstun, Diggers reports spreading damage to the cave slimes are slowing down the whole deepening operation. Yeah, send the troops in. Clean that up. Come on, you can't be far from being a digging position. Gonna do it though, I'm tired of waiting. As soon as this gives me a permanent claim. Question of land rights. As we conquer ever-increasing amounts of the Serpent Reach, we find ourselves in more caverns, roads, and holes than we know what to do with. So yes, it's an incredible feat of diamond ingenuity, but it also poses a question. Who gets to own all this land? Land rights were simple when we were isolated. We cannot rely on claims of inheritance territory which no dwarves have touched for thousands of years. We are left with three options for how ownership could be determined. We could decide who lands whoever manages to initially claim and settle them. Strengthen the adventures of our society, as only those brave and crazy and monsters will be able to claim ownership of it. We could divide the land between the estates, grant parts to each of them, ensuring that their work with us in the coming years are letting any particular group grow too powerful. We could take control of all of this land ourselves. This would be deeply challenging. We do not have a government apparatus required to control every nook and cranny of the Serpent Reach, but we could certainly try. This would at least mean that our plans would have come to path. How should we handle the question of land rights? To do this, we lose administrative power, lose roughness, take a bunch of land away from the one, piss all the estates off a little bit, lose administrative efficiency. The other option is we give out some land, we gain some settlers, gain some roughness, gain admin. Other one is we split up between all of them, give them all a bit of land, average them out, gain roughness, gain one of each. We have admin to spare. Roughness is too high, really, still. I want that to be lower than that. Like, it's getting to the point where it's barely having an effect on legitimacy anymore, but it's still annoying. So losing the admin's not great, but... already pissing everyone off, might as well piss them off doubly. So now we're at 69. I'll give you the fundings. Railway upgrades is something we could think about doing. Come on, give me something fair. So, led by a seasoned dwarven commander, the expedition delved into the labyrinth and network of tunnels, the lanterns casting flickering shadows on the rough-hewn walls. The air grew heavy with the scent of the earth and distant echoes of unseen creatures. As they ventured deeper, the walls began to reveal signs of a once majestic dwarven civilization. Intricate carvings, ancient symbols, and remnants of long-abandoned forges. Inside one ruined workshop led an intricately woven and pulsating room which hinted at an advanced runic circuit. Knowledge that surpassed even the most revered rune masters of their time. Discovery filled the daunting with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Life. Shit. Straight to life. Can't believe you gave up the mithril. Because it's very hard, your numbers are quite high. So we discovered a mysterious layer of calcite rubble in one of our holds. It seems that strange runic wire has been applied to it, runes that our runes have never seen before. The purpose of the runes is unclear, and the effect doesn't seem to matter anymore. Such not easy to dig through material cubes, furniture to dig far faster than before. This would surely bring great benefits to our holds constructors if we choose to dig here. No. I'm not trusting that. Next thing you know, you're smacking it open, the whole thing erupts in a magical explosion, and the entire hold is lost. Can't even actually give that out to actually make any kind of headway on annexing these fuckers. I would actually consider giving them all the land down here, because I don't care about most of this place. Yeah, fuck it. Instead of me do I have a thing that requires me to own all of it? I doubt I do. Oh no, so there, no subject country, one no property within the region of certain region. So yeah, it literally says don't have a nation underneath you in this area. Okay, so vegan's gotta go. Sorry, I was actually considering giving you a whole bunch of shit, but you've got to go. I was gonna make them a march, stick them in this region here, outside of the hold, so, you know, everything except the holds, all these caverns and shit. It's not ideal, but they could have devved it up in time. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not even an option. No. That actually went quicker than I expected. Sensational. Just so I can dig the thing out. Come on, something good. That is something good. Alright, so if we do this one next, extra, you know, reduction dev, I could have done that over, it's fine. The dev cost reduction in permaculture is quite nice as well. So things look good from an income point of view. I'm sorry, what? Jeez, I don't know how to respond to the fact that they literally got away from being annexed. Geniuses, clearly. So, Harvey's attacking travellers and merchants in Arg-Ôrdstun. So, Bad's Harvey's using instability anti-Harvey policies as a pretext have begun attacking merchant travellers on the road and thoroughfares of Arg-Ôrdstun. Even worse, rather than simply taking them away for their absurd and perverse rituals, they are slaughtering them en masse. One thing is clear, whether we appease them to patrols or do something more drastic, we must take decisive action. Well, patrols. Okay. Okay. Okie dokies. I think we're coming to the end of what we can do for this session. I don't know why I decided I wanted to extend that way. That's so fucking loud. Why have you increased? Tombs are more often than not built outside of holds. In order to save space for the living, this does not have the drawback that it's easy to keep them all safe. Drava has never been safe outside the gates of a recent paraphrasing was had to gravely deface the grave of our ancestors. Whether it was Ettin's Minotaur or some other large creature, the result is the same, and a lot of carefully crafted dwarven stonework lies in ruin. And so... shit. Shit. Right. We will call it there. We've got it set up for the next dig as soon as this is finished. We'll dig it down, we'll throw something else on there. Keep it going. I'm not happy that most of this is tax. I actually like having it much higher in the manpower, but we've been spending lots doing 2 back-to-backs. After this, we're going to have to pick maybe economic or something like that, or even a Diplo idea. But we definitely need a lot more manpower in our holds. Speaking of, before I forget, oh no. Oh yes, oh no. Doesn't matter, because below 55. Okay, we're gonna have to switch off of that one and switch to this one. For now at least. Just that I can call diets. How does that help? I'll ask the question is it fucking doesn't. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm just gonna call it here. We haven't done any wars really. We've been annexing this place of the land for fucking ages. Otherwise, we've just been doing expeditions and shit. I hope that's good enough and was enjoyable to watch. I understand it's a bit slower. Bound to happen when you're playing in this area. It's a bit less exciting than Galan because I've already locked down the areas immediately. Marshark is being fucking annoying though. That's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with these. That's problems for later. Right, I hope you've enjoyed watching. I will see you again next time. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.